A story by the brave African folktales. Before we begin the story, don't forget to click on the subscribe button for more interesting African stories. Like, comment, and share the video. The night Ada got married, the wind did not blow like a normal wind. It moved in circles. It whistled her name. And when her husband held her hand before everyone in the village square, something unseen also tightened its grip around her waist. But Ada did not know. She smiled, beautiful and innocent, believing she was stepping into a life of love. She did not know she had been married long before that day. Ada was a gentle girl from Umuaike village. She had soft brown skin, calm eyes, and a quiet laugh. Her mother always said she was born special because she hardly cried as a baby. But there was something strange about Ada. From the age of 16, she started having dreams. In those dreams, a tall, handsome man would visit her. His skin shone like oil under moonlight. He wore white cloth and beads around his neck. His voice was deep and sweet. He called her my wife. At first, Ada thought it was just imagination. Many girls her age dream about love, but these dreams were different. She could feel his touch. She could smell a strange perfume like fresh rain and flowers. When he touched her in the dream, she would wake up tired, like she had not slept at all. Sometimes she would wake up with tears in her eyes and not know why. She told her best friend, Chioma. Chioma laughed. "Maybe your future husband is fine like that," she teased. Ada laughed too, but inside she felt fear, because the man in her dreams always said one thing before he disappeared. "You belong to me. No other man can take you." Years passed. Whenever any man showed interest in Ada, something would happen. One would suddenly lose his job. Another would fall sick. One even had a serious accident on his way to visit her family. The villagers started whispering, "She is beautiful but unlucky. No man stays around her." Ada began to feel sad. She prayed often. She fasted. She asked God to send her a good husband. Then she met Kunle. Kunle was different. He was a school teacher who came from the city to work in Umuaike. He was calm, hardworking, and kind. He did not fear gossip. When people warned him about Ada, he smiled. "I believe in God, not stories," he said. Ada liked him because he made her feel safe. When he held her hand, she felt warm. But deep inside, she still had those dreams. The dream man became angry. His face was no longer soft. "You dare choose another?" he asked her in the dream one night. Ada woke up sweating. That week, Kunle fell sick. High fever. Doctors could not explain it. He kept calling Ada's name in his sleep. Ada cried and prayed. She went to church. She begged God to heal him. After 7 days, Kunle suddenly recovered. He said he had a strange dream too. "I saw a man standing beside my bed. He told me to leave you alone, but I refused." Ada's heart beat fast. Still, they decided to marry. The wedding day was beautiful. Drums played. People danced. Ada wore white lace. Kunle looked handsome in his suit. But some old women in the village watched her carefully. One of them, Mama Ifunaya, shook her head slowly. "That girl is not alone," she whispered. The first month of marriage was peaceful. Then things changed. Kunle began to complain of tiredness. At night, Ada would feel someone else in the room. Cold air would pass over her skin. Sometimes she would feel someone lie beside her when Kunle was asleep facing the wall. She started having the dreams again. The handsome man returned, but now he was angry. "You cannot escape me," he said. "You belong to me from birth." Ada tried to scream in the dream, but no sound came out. In real life, she began to grow weak. Kunle also changed. He became irritable. He would get angry for no reason. Small misunderstandings turned into big fights. One night, Kule shouted, "Ever since I married you, my life has not been normal." Ada cried silently. She did not understand. Their business plans failed. Money disappeared. Peace left their home. One evening, Ada fainted while cooking. When she woke up, she found herself speaking strange words. Kunle was frightened. He called Mama Ifunaya. Mama Ifunaya was old but wise. She had seen many things in her life. She held Ada's hand and closed her eyes. After some minutes, she sighed. "This girl was promised," she said slowly. "Promised to who?" Kunle asked. "To the water spirits." Kunle's heart pounded. Mama Ifunaya explained. Long ago, Ada's parents struggled to have a child. They had waited for many years. Out of desperation, they visited a river shrine. They begged for a child. They promised that if the spirits gave them a daughter, that she would belong to them. Soon after, Ada's mother became pregnant. But when Ada was born, her parents became Christians and forgot about the promise. They never returned to break it. Mama Ifunaya looked at Ada with pity. The spiritual husband has been with her since birth. Kunle felt cold fear. "So, what can we do?" he asked. "If nothing is done," Mama Ifunaya said, "no physical marriage will survive." Ada cried when she heard the story. She felt betrayed. "My parents never told me," she whispered. That night, the dream man appeared again, but this time he was furious. "You went to seek help," he said. "You think you can leave me?" The dream turned dark. Water surrounded her. She saw herself wearing white beads and standing in a river. Women with long hair sang around her. "You are our bride," they chanted. Ada woke up screaming. Kule held her tightly. The next day, they decided to visit a strong prayer house in the next town. The pastor listened carefully. "This is a serious spiritual matter," he said. "For many days we will pray." They began fasting and prayers. Every night, Ada would shake. Sometimes she would speak with a deep male voice. "I will not release her." Kunle remained strong. He refused to run. "I married her," he said. "I will fight for her." After many days of prayer, something happened. Ada had a final dream. She stood again by the river. The handsome spirit man stood before her, no longer smiling. "Choose," he said. "Choose between me and your human husband." Ada felt fear, but she also felt strength rising inside her. "I choose freedom," she said. "I choose my real life." The spirit's face changed to anger. The river water rose high, but suddenly bright light appeared behind her. She felt chains breaking from her waist. The beads on her neck fell into the water. The spirit screamed and disappeared into the river. Ada woke up breathing heavily, but this time she felt light, very light. At the same moment in the prayer house, the pastor shouted, "It is done." Kunle felt peace fill his heart. For the first time since their wedding, the house felt normal. No cold air, no strange presence, only silence and calm. After that night, Ada stopped having the dreams. Kunle's health improved. Peace slowly returned to their home. Money began to flow again. Their love grew stronger because they had fought together. Ada visited her parents. They cried when they heard everything. They begged her forgiveness. Together, they went back to the river area, not to worship, but to pray and cancel every old promise. Mama Ifunaya smiled when she saw Ada later. "You look different," she said. "I feel different," Ada replied. Months later, Ada became pregnant. When she gave birth to a baby girl, there was no strange wind, no whispering voices, only joy. She named her daughter Freedom. Sometimes at night, Ada would sit outside and watch the moon. She would remember the handsome spirit man who once claimed her, and she would thank God that she now belonged only to the life she could see and touch. Because some battles are not fought with fists, they are fought with faith. And sometimes the most dangerous marriage you never knew existed. But Ada knew now, and she was free. The end. If you enjoy the story, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And also subscribe for more interesting African stories.